See.
Okay, hello. Slightly late start to the stream. Things happen, but we're here now. One map is complete. One. Australia. Taking the turn on that quite handily, and was banned by Thailand and was banned by Australia with Menty. Hello.
You're underwater, nautzz.
I'm underwater?
No, you're fine now, actually.
Okay. Excellent. Very good that not only is it a late start, but also my intro is ruined. That's great.
All good. The point is, anyway, that Thailand's playing Australia, and it's the second map.
Yes. We're gaming, we're here. See if Thailand can make a bit more of this one on their own pick.
Yeah, we
So
see a
DQ1
lot
is
of
not going
mods
too well.
on the side of Thailand, actually. Like, there are 2 HRs, 1 HD, and a hidden hard rock, so we're modding. As Australia only has hard rock hidden, and an easy though.
I would assume the overmod is because of a lack of people who can confidently go in on the AR8.
It's either that or just comfort on hard rock. This map isn't like crazy hard on hard rock.
Yeah. No, it is one of the easier maps in the pool, arguably. I still think it's maybe a little bit questionable, especially with the hidden hard rock, which you know, just as of right now, not working out the best. Like Australia's winning pre-easy multiplier.
Yeah.
So,
Maps misses mid-map, so it does cut his score halfway through, but like in half. But still looking pretty good for Australia, especially not considering the easy. Unless it's counted, I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, it's like ever so slowly going towards Thailand. Oh, actually,
reading abuser misses. Yeah. Okay.
Now it's like flying over to Thailand. It does go over, but not sure if easy is counted here.
Oh yeah, on the
Oh, mouse with a miss. Let's pair with a miss though. On the miss, over Chantat. I think. Ooh. I don't think it's gonna be enough for Thailand.
Okay, actually. Well, Shadu's just pinged and said it should count, so this should be post-multiplier. That is, it is so close at the end! Okay. It appears to have gone to the side of Thailand here.
Yeah, barely by 25k. Nice little easy FC still, regardless, but seems to have not have been enough here.
Yeah, great stuff by GGLF. Honestly, even even just that one break from reading abuser at the end there, the slider break, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Gives it over to Thailand.
So each team winning their own first pick there. Although Thailand's one much closer than Australia's one, for those who didn't catch it, as well as us, because it wasn't actually getting streamed. But Australia actually won DT1 by well over 1 million points. So very
just
there.
Dominated on that pick. It was not even close.
I'm not sure the MP link is already available in chat, but hopefully we'll get it updated soon.
I'll be your bot. I'll do it for you.
You're so kind, nautzz. I'll put in a nice word for later when I'm casting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, nautzz kind of sucks.
Nautzz my favorite bot.
At least he put the MP link in chat. You know, he made himself useful.
Yeah.
I would assume Australia goes for something like DT2 or Fremont 1, seeing as
the obvious path is to pick into DT again.
So a little bit of speed abusing, mechanics abusing.
Yeah, given that, like, even on the easier DT1, we saw some struggles from Thailand, I would assume that would be an option. It might be that, I was gonna mention, Fremont 1 is the other speedier tapping pick in the pool. It's basically DT2 or free mod 1. Those were the two options. I don't think no mod 2 is the option.
Yeah.
Coming off of the DT1.
It's not fast enough, I would say, for like a proper
Yeah,
mechanics.
I mean, it's also just so flowing focused.
Yeah.
It's like a completely different thing, but I think, I think a solid pick. I think very focused here on the higher BPM bursts. It'll be a very good test of.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, this was a precise no mod 5 and on the free mod slot. You know, like OWC style.
Yes.
So definitely should be.
I think definitely harder for whoever has to go in for the hard rock quite significantly. Especially the accuracy probably going to drop quite significantly. So I think the big players to look out for though are probably the two no mod players on each squad, because I highly doubt there's going to be any over modding on this map. It would be very silly.
They're all going to go hard rock again, just like in free mod 1.
We're going to 4-way easy on this.
Yeah, it's all like it's all just streams, right? So you just follow the big circles. It's so easy.
Well, the stupid thing with maps like this is like all the training parts are going to be way easier on easy, but then you get to like some random fucking jump part in the verse, and all of a sudden it's actually hard. It's otherwise actually putting easy on wouldn't even be a bad option.
Yeah.
If not for the fact that the people who can usually play easy usually are not
players.
in for this. Yeah, they're usually not speed players.
It is such a weird combination to have. Like, I know there are some people who are actually able to do that. It's just like reading savants with like just being able to stream 230. It's such a funny combination to think of.
Okay, we sure are taking our sweet time getting into this one. I don't know what the holdup is, but
probably deciding who's the poor fella that has to take hard rock. And yeah,
as expected. No overmodding. No one's crazy enough.
Wonder if both teams opt to put like one of their like better players on this map on Nomad just so they get a good score, or if they opt
I mean that is clearly the case on Thailand at least.
Yeah,
with less parry.
Yeah. Let's get an early break from Chanta. Shouldn't matter too much. Right Noodle also dropping, so it's only the two Nomads left for Thailand here. Early advantage here for Australia. And yeah, the two modded players in Thailand struggling more than just a bit. We do see a drop from the hard rock of Vectoram here, but everyone else in Australia holding strong. I think Gordy missing at the very start, but covering quite well.
Yeah, it really is just the modded players making the difference here. Both no mods on their respective teams doing solid. Dry Noodle just cannot seem to find any combo.
Yeah. Oh, Teta with a drop there.
Oh, 40 breaks as well! Wait, that's actually disastrous for Australia.
Yeah, both Nomads down. It's only the hidden on O/Slash. Vectram dropping as well, so there's any supporting combo gone. The score
pretty
difference
big
is
combo lead now.
Yeah, diminishing so quickly. We're getting towards the last part of the map, but there's more than enough time for Lespari and Chess to just drag it to Thailand. Even with Chant that's struggling so much, Grindle recovering a little bit, but it's just not. Oh,
Lespari!
It should
just
still
as
be.
it goes over. Okay. Yeah.
Chest
I,
is still holding, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
If he breaks though, that might be a disaster. The modded players in Australia are still struggling. No more they're recovering, but unless chest breaks right now, it should be for Thailand. Yeah. Just barely.
Chests breaks on the second to last object of the map, the slider break.
He doesn't need the FC to know that he carried his team.
I mean, the carry method really working out for Thailand with the two best players on the team, Les Perry and Chests, just hard carrying this one. The two modded players just basically there to tank the mods.
And what really like rubs salt in the wounds of like Australia is just the fact that they broke in the exact middle, the two no-mod players, so their scores were just halved completely.
They were halved.
If they broke like a little bit earlier, a little bit later, they might even have taken this one, but not like that.
Okay, well, Thailand now to pick, and I don't think we'd see off the free mod 3 and hidden 2. I think free mod 3 off of the HR2 ban from Australia might make a little bit of sense, and just being able to rely on or go in for like the overmod situation they went for, but I guess free mod 2, just picking into free mod again would be something you could do. I think you'd really be relying on Les Perry and Chests again though on that.
Maybe. It could also have been just a speed factor on free mod 1. Maybe they have a more complete roster on the other free mods because it's not so, I guess, mechanically straining.
Actually, you know what might be a good pick? I think No Mod 4 might be a good pick for Thailand. I think Les Perry and Chests alone ought to be able to carry that pretty hard. It's rather volatile though. They might be scared of that, even like the carry players. But I just think they should look better on it than Australia. No Mod 3 is a very vanilla pick to go for, I feel. I mean, this is also something that could work out. I'm not as convinced by this one as I think Australia will be able to match decently, but
the only thing that's a little bit scary is the fact that well, because of the song as well, a lot of the map is downtime and it spikes a little bit hard on the KI, so any shit misses, any silly misses like that will just result in catastrophe.
Yep. And I think mainly the first KI. It's I think the first KI is by far the most consequential and most likely to determine the outcome of the map. As much as people could come back and combo the second one, of course, it's just less likely, I would say.
Could be also a case where Thailand thinks they are more well-rounded as a team on this. So even with one or two shit misses coming through, they could just, still have the advantage because they have less than Australia.
Yeah.
Or maybe everyone misses and, everyone just shits the bed collectively.
I mean, I don't think Les Perry ever misses. I don't think he has in his life.
Yeah, right. It was just a glitch less map.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not real.
Must have been the wind.
It actually sounds strange to me to hear the original MP3 of this because I have it changed and have had it changed basically since the map was released, so I prefer one of the other covers.
I think this probably is the song that I've seen the most people change cover because it's been pulled in so many tournaments and so many people like other covers more, so there's just like a undergone traffic of MP3s.
Yeah. Honestly, I had forgotten that it was Godish last week as well because I did not play that shit. So I was never gonna do that. So. Well, we settle in for the long wait for a break. And never mind, actually.
Did a short wait for a break.
Yeah, apparently. Gonna find a very random break here.
Although first, Ki about to come, so expecting more misses now.
Here we are.
And there goes Orochi again.
We're likely to see someone else break though, especially on the linears.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Chess, there goes Orochi, Salvatore. So many breaks all over the board.
Only less parry remains for Thailand. Okay, Vector does also break.
At the very end, so it's O/slash against less parry here. There is a combo advantage. Well, there is no combo advantage. There's just a score advantage for Australia, but with Vector breaking again, we might just be on even grounds by the time the next Ki hits.
There is like a tiny combo advantage on the side of Thailand.
Yeah. It's really just gonna come down to any further shit misses in this section, which I don't know, would be very, very silly. Or just, you know, until the next Ki.
Oh!
There it goes. There
Vecrim
it is.
breaks it. Vecrim is shaking. I just noticed that. Vecrim is not doing okay.
That's actually a sizable combo lead for the side of Thailand, because there's, even though it's like a slower section, it still has a decent bit of combos, so you see this just 400 combo advantage just out in thin air for Thailand. Well, up until now. And yeah, basically even score as we get into the second Ki. There goes Orochi again.
Okay, this is it. Well, that
another Vector miss.
No combo advantage to speak of. It is dead even.
There goes
Salvatore.
Advantage of straight A, but O/slash. Reading up there as well. It's over. It's so much over.
I mean, I was telling you. I mean, he doesn't miss. He just doesn't.
Even though Australia has an 900 combo, what do you do when Lesper is just holding the FC with 99.85, by the way? Really strong act. Oh, and GLF also just drops the little combo that he had.
Yeah, I mean, it is basically the Les Perry solo here. This FC essential to Thailand taking this point.
99.8.
Les Perry does Les Perry things. He is chilling.
That is why he's the GOAT. But yeah, 3-1, consolidating that advantage he got from the breakpoint, and now two points ahead. I would say overall better team performance by Thailand, but it was kind of just less very holding.
Yeah. It was largely less very holding. I don't think, like... I mean, O/slash had 760k, JGLF had 629k. Like, I think...
yeah, it was like really close. Up until the point the last FC4 Australia also dropped, and it was just like free reign for Lesbury. Not much you can do.
I guess the lowest score on Australia was lower than the one on Thailand, but I don't know. I think team performance-wise, probably Australia is a little bit better. I mean, it's largely Les Perry.
Yeah.
Les Perry is the one who really makes the difference there. Oh, well, for Australia's pick, I don't know if they're so keen on PT2. I would say you probably still do it even. Potentially, You know,
You went
actually,
with Nomad 2 instead.
Nomad 2 instead is interesting. I think this is likely a good move.
It's still a little bit scary on paper, mostly because it's all about that flame. Obviously, there's like a baseline requirement of stamina because it is just streams and streams and streams. But
yeah.
I believe all of the players in this lobby shouldn't be struggling on the stamina, more so on keeping that aim on point and focus throughout the map.
Yes. Extremely chain missable map. It's I mean, it is the kind of map where you can quite literally be SSing and then drop 10 misses. So
it is a little bit funny to see this in RO16 of 4WC when just 1 or 2 years ago this was in quarterfinals of OWC. Always funny to see how it changes.
how
I
times
suppose.
change. Yeah.
Reminds me of one of my first tournaments that I played where I was a silly little 5-digit and the grand finals pool was a whopping 5.5. And now it's a basic 5-digit tournament and the grand finals is 7-star. I can't believe it. Players get better. I don't want to believe it.
I'll say there's not really a sizable difference in team performance out of qualifiers on the Nomad 2 between these teams. 17th on it from Australia and 20th from Thailand. So I think it's likely just going off of comfort, you know, what the team sheet is saying for Australia more than
Feeling,
anything else.
stuff like that. You see a couple change, but obviously a couple players always staying in. Let's Barry. I think Oslek also played everyone so far. I'm not entirely sure.
You can have a look at that. O/ did not play Fremont 3.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Has been in for every other map though, including the DT1 that we did not catch on stream, unfortunately.
There's an early miss for Oslek as well, but this map has so many objects, so it shouldn't matter. Even these breaks aren't that influential. There goes chest though. And dry noodle as well, note locking an entire stream, so surely at least this gives a little bit of an advantage to Australia. Oh, never mind.
Well,
there goes
not...
Abuser.
Yeah.
And Ted as well. Actually.
Not with those 2 breaks from Australia.
Yeah, as we see the score returning just as quickly to Thailand. Though a little bit slower now with chest also breaking. Still 2 FCs for Thailand compared to Australia's 1. Oh, there goes Vizay though, and a whole note lock. And Lesberry as well. This is huge actually. JGLF is still holding that FC. Pretty good act as well. And another double break from the side of Thailand, so actual sizable difference now.
Okay, JGLF holds into this section. The shake is coming in a major way.
Let him cook.
I'm a little scared of him on these jumps, but the major thing to look out for is the stream into the solo. I think
Dry noodle with another break, so
likely to catch you off guard with the big spacing. Oh my god, he is shaking so bad.
It's just like me for real. I mean, so scared for this man.
Yeah, I am so scared for this man on what is about to come.
Although it wouldn't be the end of the world. Australia has a really good cushion and lots of and there goes JGLF. But it shouldn't matter too much. We have O/ with 1,200. Teda and Reading Abuser also recovering. No one. There are some combos on Thailand, but they don't come close, especially with Dry Noodle breaking again.
Yeah, actually, the recovery's so huge here.
there goes Teda, but Chess replies with a break on his own, and with last
Actually,
berry gone,
Australia is kind of going off on this right now.
Yeah. Ozlash still holding 1,500 reading abuser, breaking 4 digits in the combo. Really decisive now, actually. At the start it looked kind of scary, kind of shaky, but now it's, you know, cruise control. Look at that score from Ozlash.
Yeah.
750k on this map, that is not easy by any means.
It's quite a good team score by Australia. This is almost certainly one of the harder maps in the pool, so I expect to see lower team scores. This is a pretty solid team score from Australia.
Definitely. What was it, like just over 200k? A little bit more even? Honestly solid for this type of map where it's so easy to just break on anything. As Thailand immediately picks Hidden 2, and I'm not sure what to expect here, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what Australia can do on a Hidden 2. I do know that this map is not particularly challenging. It is extremely low mechanical strain. It's 4 stars. And I would argue until the end, it doesn't really go too crazy. Like the thing is basically reading the perfect stacks correctly for most of the map, and then at the end, a funny little section appears that arguably requires memorization. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's certainly a bit tough on.
Yeah, it's definitely a practice map. So like,
yeah,
it should be just a case of you put time into it and you believe you can, you know, bust out some good scores.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a map where you really need solid team performances. You need people to not be dropping the real low scores, hopefully.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm thinking, I hope Rating Abuser does do some rating abuse. I'm expecting nothing short of an SS. No pressure.
I mean, we did have the Easy FC by GGLF on the Fremont 3, so that and my man Reading Abuser just with the 1 slider break also on Fremont 3. I assume that actually just based off that alone earlier on in the match, I think Australia ought to be pretty okay on this. It's really about the remaining 2 players on the roster for Australia, Mavs and nautzz here.
Yeah.
They can live up to that. But I mean, given that it's one of the easier maps, I think there's reason to believe that. I don't really know about this pick for Thailand. Like,
yeah, I mean, Thailand has a pretty solid hidden roster, so I remember. So, but then again, this is not the most typical type of map.
Yeah. What the hell is Maps is playing?
Some
Maps
people
is
just want to play
playing
the old
Nomad
maps again.
3. Les Perry's on Nomad 2. They're kind of off doing their own thing.
Ah, Salvatore, I guess, just has 1 million score. Oh no, never mind. Very early break here from nautzz. Shouldn't be the end of the world, although if you miss it again...
Well, some of the perfect stacks have a slightly off rhythm in the beginning. Like, they have slightly different rhythm in the beginning, but after that it's going to settle into a pretty clear rhythm. Les Perry? What is he doing?
He is not enjoying this map, is what he's doing.
Yeah.
But we have one combo drop on each side, so it doesn't matter that much. Unless those are the only ones. Still pretty even. Any break is gonna swing it over to the other side. Only 1/3 left. Still just only the early break from Les Perry and nautzz. It's really just gonna come down to any breaks, if all.
It is gonna come down to the last section. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there goes
Les Perry breaks immediately.
Yes, as well. nautzz replies, but 3 combos still up for Australia.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a break point for Australia, surely.
Oh, and chat
oh my god! I mean, it's total collapse from Thailand. in this final section. Not ready for this at all, and I mean, what was this pick? Also, what a world it is we live in, where Les Perry is bottom scoring for Thailand on
and Australia is a reading team.
anything. Yeah, it's like I don't know what the hell just happened, but
hey, reading abuser, reading abuse.
He did. He did.
He can keep his username. I'll allow it.
And I mean, JGLF, reading abuser, both of them with the FCs, and Mavs.
Yeah.
Also putting up the FC, only O/ to drop for Australia. Very solid team score, and a very well-deserved break point to even the matchup here.
3 FCs, I think it was a 3.6 million team score. Even if the map isn't maybe the most challenging one, still not, you know, a given to just drop
yeah. Like
million score.
I think definitely having the 3 FCs is still like very solid. I mean, the consistency is definitely something you'd like to see. I don't know. It also, I think about it now as well. The second to last team's score for Thailand is chests. So the 2 big names on Thailand are the 2 bottom scores for Thailand on that map. That's bizarre.
Suppose it happens, but Australia's stealing that pick, meaning there it's down to a best of 3 essentially. One has to wonder, does Australia actually go for a D2 here now?
I don't know, like... God, I mean, what do they go for? What on earth do they go for? I actually don't know. I think Hidden 1 and HR1 are almost certainly both out of the question.
Yeah,
because I think they're kind of solo carry maps. Nomad 4 is so out of left field. I honestly would have been expecting DT2 Fremont 2 from them. Nomad 4
like
I Thailand to pick.
I think you mentioned as well, like at the start, that you were expecting Thailand to pick Nomad 4, Nomad 3, those types of maps.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this one. If Australia can actually... This just seems like the kind of map where Les Perry just wins. I can imagine it going similarly to what we saw on the Nomad 3, where it's close until Les Perry FCs or something along those lines, right?
Me when I'm Les Perry and I press the win button.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's my fear for Australia on this pick. Not to count them out entirely, like I am not terribly familiar with much of this Australian roster, so I can't make any, you know, like definitive statements about what they're gonna do on this map. So, and I guess it is leaning into more of a reading direction in a way, I suppose. If you were gonna go that direction, I would have thought more of like Fremont 2, since that's a bit off kilter, but I guess
they
this
have a
also
plan.
kind of falls.
Maybe the team sheet doesn't lie.
Yeah.
It could really be one of those.
Maybe reading abuser is gonna reading abuse again. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Boss mode. Just crush it.
Suppose we'll see with everyone now on Australia's side entering the lobby. Still missing.
I think this is the first time we see all blue, right?
I think so.
I don't think we've seen all blue in for Australia up until now.
Nope, it's the first time he's gonna play him out.
Yep. O/ though really has been perma-lobbied, only out for the one map, I believe.
Yeah.
It's staple for Australia here.
What can you tell me about this map, nautzz? You've practiced it.
Well, I can tell you that the rhythm sucks and the spacing is pretty random at times.
Wow, it's just like I'm map pulling with you again.
Yeah, we're right back in it, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's slider aim focused. I mean, it's you know, pretty new gen tech. It's what you'd expect of, you know, newer Ishtiak maps.
Mm-hmm.
If I mean I believe you've seen.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Before. Yeah.
Seems like things will be happening soon. No breaks as of yet. A little bit better act on the side of Australia.
I'll say these triples here in the
beginning
beginning are pretty nasty. It's the only instance of them though. Yeah, that's the final one right there.
With 2 drops on each side, Chess and Lesbury against Oslash and Mavs. There goes Oslash, so 1 FC left for the side of Australia. Those 2 on Thailand, although... Oh, there goes Mavs as well.
Yeah. And Lesbury and Chess's combo out of this section, and this is already pretty bad. They're going to get a little bit of free combo building up to the second drop here. And I think the second drop is probably easier to hold combo on.
Oh,
Lesbury breaks on the funny.
Oh
my god, Chess as well. Okay.
It's not over yet for Australia.
I'll say
but...
that section does look like nothing, but the spacing is strangely large for no apparent reason. There's in fact, I think the biggest jump in the map is in that transition section where it's like, you know, nothing is happening.
Roche with another break on Thailand, and he has not very good act either. Max break as well, but
okay, Australia.
Oh, the gap is just 60k, but it's not really going down.
Reading abuser breaks. I think that's just Thailand to take it. I think it's over. Salvatore would have to break as well, and I think it's all too late now. I mean, yeah. I think
with a 650k combo. Pretty good score. 550k highest in the lobby.
I think some people maybe got a little bit RNG'd on because that's kind of what happens on this map. So a bit unlucky. I really thought that Australia was gonna bring it back, seeing both Chests and Lesbury break in that build up, but unfortunate stuff for Australia, not able to consolidate the breakpoint. Thailand goes up to match point on their own pick.
It's not a nice situation to be in.
Yeah, it really isn't. And I think for Thailand now, you just go for hit in 1 or HR1. I would say you just.
I'm so excited for them to pick no mode 1 for no apparent.
No.
Yes,
there's no way. There's no way. The 1-1 is also like it's like it's probably easy for the pool as well. Like I don't know, it's so comfortable to play. It would be such a stupid move because I think Australia has generally looked, you know, had a stronger, kind of broader base of how their team is built. They can rely more on the bottom scores to be that bit higher than Thailand.
I think the order here is hard of 1. It's a relatively tricky, like, semi-techno, and I feel like Thailand can probably rely a little bit more on their carries on that one, especially because there's a couple parts which are really hard to combo through.
Yeah, I think it's especially the middle section with the very spaced bursts that's going to be the major part to look out for. I mean, you pick into what you expect Lesbury and Chests to perform well on, especially Lesbury, and I think HR1 is just the one for that.
Yeah.
Hidden 1 arguably would also be an option to like have the other players on Thailand look better. Premod 2, again, I don't feel good about this pick, honestly. I think this is kind of scary. I think Australia is probably quite good on this. And also, it is a map where you really need the team as a whole to perform very well. You know, not gonna count anyone out. I mean, I just think it can go either way, and I don't think Thailand needed to go that route.
Yeah.
You don't need to have
at least on paper
that can go either way.
Seem to pick like a little bit of the more challengingly mechanical map. Like game maps.
Yes. Yeah.
But maybe they have a plan for this. I hope they have a plan for this. I wouldn't pick this without having a plan for it.
Something I wonder about is what the mod situation is going to be here.
Maybe a hard overmount on this thing.
Maybe. I'm more thinking about whether or not less parry is actually going to be on one of the mods. Is something I'm considering. I think less parry might be in for like a hard rock here or something.
I mean, ideally you want to put your normal player to just get that easy score, but if he's more comfortable on it, then why not hard rock?
Yeah. It's just because I don't think that the HR is unreliable, really. It's also like the CS is 3.3 even with hard rock, so pretty comfortable. As long as you're accustomed enough to playing that low CS on AR-10, can feel a bit weird. Honestly, I like the look of the Australian lineup for this one with Reading, Abusing, AGLF, and Mavs. I think quite a good looking roster for them on this map.
Expecting Reading, Abuse to just be on that hidden duty.
Yeah. I'll say the map spikes quite a bit towards the end. It is like the very end, but if we do see a very even scoreline, that could still end up deciding things.
Oh, I think we need to panic.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors on hard rock and it's not showing.
Yeah.
But yeah, as expected, less parry and chest both on the no mod. No overmod at all. So just putting the carries on no mod and hoping they can FC.
Yeah. It's just I'm concerned about... Like, I don't think what we saw on the free mod 1, for example, is going to be enough on this one. One
trade on each side. Hard rock dropping for Australia, enchant that with the hidden dropping on Thailand. Again, actually, so slight combo advantage here for Australia. Wardy drops again. So advantage, well, neither side, because then that has 20. It doesn't have any combo advantage at all. Everyone else holding pretty well. I believe the act is a little bit better on the side of Australia, purely because of Ryze holding 89%.
Wait, I think Mavs had a Boncho there for a second. Was I hallucinating this now? I don't know.
That's fine with my rig.
Yeah.
Rating abuser.
Okay, that is very, very bad for Australia now. It's going to really...
Ryze needs to hold. If Ryze drops, he's gonna hit no score from his act. Oh, it's gonna be so close.
It is actually gonna come down to the end, but I mean, it's already like a 200k lead. I think Thailand is just secured at this point.
Probably end boarding missing. Less parry drops, but I think.
Yeah, you needed another break. You needed another break. That is just going to be it.
Yeah.
Thailand is going to be closing it out on the free mod 2.
Impressive 88% FC by Ryze.
Yeah.
Genuinely impressive.
I think really important score from Ryze, actually, because as I was saying, like what we saw in the free mod 1 is not going to do it. Like if both Chanted and Ryze on the mods were struggling, that was not going to be enough, even with chest and Les Perry scores. But Ryze really coming in clutch there, sealing the deal. Unfortunately, Australia, I don't know, even with some pretty solid performances, not going to be able to stay in winners.
Yep. This was winners bracket, so they are not out. They will
they're not out. They're not out.
Thailand advancing to the quarterfinals next week.
Yes, to face the winner of United States versus Japan, and Australia will be going down to losers to face the winner of Argentina versus Norway.
Yep.
But that's going to be it for us from now. Next match will be at 14 UTC in about 3 hours. But until then, we'll see you around.
See you. Take care.